Have you ever looked at your property tax bill and wondered, how is this calculated? Or why does it change from year to year? Let's break it down, plain and simple. Taxes are money we all pay to help fund important services, like schools, public safety, and parks. Property taxes are just one type of tax, and they help pay for services we use every day, right here in Olmsted County. Each year, local governments, like cities, counties, and school districts, plan how much money they'll need. They set a levy, which is the total amount they plan to collect through property taxes. Each taxing district sets its own levy and holds public hearings to invite community input before finalizing plans. The state creates property classes, which include agricultural, residential, apartment, commercial, and variations of each. State tax rates for commercial, industrial, and seasonal properties. Homestead credits, green acres, senior deferrals, and veterans programs, as well as rules for the county assessor and county auditor to follow. All of this affects your final tax bill. Your property tax starts with determining its value. The county assessor studies sales in your area and estimates what your home would sell for as prescribed by state statute. This is your estimated market value, and it helps determine your share of the total tax bill. Think of it like splitting a dinner bill. If one person orders a steak and another orders soup, they don't pay the same amount. Property taxes work the same way. Everyone pays their fair share based on their property's value. Let's go back to the levies set by your city, county, and school district. This is how much money they need to operate for the year. Think of it like the overall bill that needs to be split among all the properties in the area. Now, to figure out how much each property should pay, the county auditor looks at the total value of all the properties combined. Using that, they calculate a tax rate, kind of like dividing the bill based on property value. Once that rate is set, it's applied to your property's value to determine your share of the bill. So the more valuable your property is, the bigger your slice of the levy pie. So once the levy is set and the money is collected, where does your property tax money go? A portion goes to Olmsted County for things like public safety, public health, and parks. Another portion goes to the school district to pay for education. And depending on the location of the property, a portion goes to either a city or a township. Some property classes may also pay a portion to the state. A special amount also goes to fund housing through the Housing and Redevelopment Authority, or HRA. Property taxes can go up or down year after year. Why? It could be any number of reasons. Budgets and levies change based on need. New construction increases the overall tax base and the number of properties sharing the cost of the levy. Property values fluctuate based on demand and sales, and the interest rate can have an impact on driving that demand. Voters approve new projects or referendums, and/or because of changes to state or federal laws. It's important to note that you can have a say and make your voice heard when it comes to property taxes. What can you do? You can attend public budget meetings. After public budget meetings, talk to your local city council members, school board members, and the Olmsted County Board of Commissioners about property taxes and how the funds are used for the services you believe are most needed. Pay attention to your Truth in Taxation notice mailed by Olmsted County each November. This notice shows the estimate of your property taxes for the following year, and it includes dates for public meetings where budgets and taxes are being discussed. And finally, you can reach out to state lawmakers as they determine the rules your county assessor must follow throughout the property tax process. Remember, your voice matters. Property taxes can be complicated, but they are essential for paying for things our communities need. They also help strengthen and improve community programs and services over time. Now that you know how they work, you're better equipped to understand and get involved.